You just got back from Mexico. You were there for a wellness retreat.
And something else.
Yeah, can we talk about that? Kat Graham is sharing her engagement story, plus the latest on her new album and world tour. And we've got the stories that define the week on People in 10. I'm Andrea Belke, bringing you everything you need to know about pop culture right now. We've got 10 minutes, so let's dive right in with the first 5, starting with the top story this week on People.com. A jury ruled in favor of Johnny Depp in his 6-week defamation trial against ex-wife Amber Heard, awarding Depp a total of $15 million in damages. The 7-person jury entered deliberations on Friday afternoon after hearing closing arguments from both sides. Heard was present when the verdict was rendered on Wednesday in Fairfax County, Virginia. Depp was not. His lawsuit centered on a 2018 op-ed written by Heard about surviving domestic violence. In total, he sought $50 million in damages, claiming the article stifled his career prospects. Heard also countersued Depp for defamation, claiming that public statements made by Depp's lawyer calling her allegations fake ruined her reputation. In the countersuit, Depp was found guilty on 1 of 3 counts and will pay Heard $2 million in damages. Minutes after the verdict was read, both released statements via social media, with Depp saying he feels at peace after, quote, speaking the truth, while Heard called the decision a setback for violence against women to be taken seriously. In happier news this week, we are going inside a party fit for any soon-to-be bride. Sofia Richie celebrated her engagement to fiancé Elliot Grange with a floral-themed celebration surrounded by their friends and family, including Sofia's sister Nicole Richie and her brother-in-law Joel Madden. Guests were wined and dined with an assortment of cocktails and food before indulging in a 2-tier cake. A source previously told People that the couple is a great match who make each other really happy. And speaking of happy, Margaret Qualley and Jack Antonoff are ready to tie the knot. A source confirms to People that the pair is engaged after the actress was spotted at the Cannes Film Festival wearing a diamond sparkler on that finger. On Tuesday, she showed off more glimpses of her new ring in a series of selfies with her man. And while Kim Kardashian treated fans to some steamy vids of her and boyfriend Pete Davidson, Patrick Mahomes and his wife Brittany announced some baby news. They're expecting their second child, who will join 15-month-old big sister Sterling soon. Next up, the posts you've been loving this week. Justin Bieber is celebrating his little sister Jasmine's birthday with not 1, but 2 adorable throwbacks, even though he can't believe she's 14. Time flies, JB. And while proud parents Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian are marking 4-year-old Olympia's first ballet recital, Olivia Rodrigo is taking fans behind the scenes of her Sour Tour as the US leg sadly comes to an end. Looks like the Grammy winner had a delicious time, but now she's packing up for shows across Europe this summer. Lana Condor is having a proud sister moment as her brother Arthur becomes an officer in the Navy. Lana and their parents even got to visit Arthur on his ship, the USS Essex. Very cool, and thank you for your service. And even Priyanka Chopra feels a little FOMO sometimes.
Where's this music coming from? Let's go.
That's the famous Bollywood song Choli Ke Piche playing in the distance, causing Priyanka to wonder, why wasn't I invited? This week, comedian Bowen Yang is taking us to Fire Island. My girls have arrived!
And that is our makeshift little family.
It was very summer campy. It kind of emulated that experience of going to the island with your friends.
The new Hulu rom-com, loosely based on Pride and Prejudice, is groundbreaking as a queer love story with a largely Asian cast. Bowen's pushing boundaries on SNL too, and earning some famous fans while doing it. A clip of Kim Kardashian asking him for a photo even recently went viral.
Every now and then she'll send like a nice message and she'll be like, you gotta come to like, LA or something. And I'm like, Kim, I say the word, I'm there. I'll fly the plane myself.
And Obi-Wan Kenobi stars Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen are sharing why they're glad they decided to dust off the old lightsabers.
There was an emotional depth to it, some of the scenes that took me by surprise as we were making them. I think that's a nice mark of something special,
When the time comes, he must be trained. Like you trained his father?
The experience of working on the prequels was amazing, and there's certainly this camaraderie among everyone who's working on it, that they're just really excited to be part of a Star Wars project, and how cool that is.
Over the next few weeks, we'll be featuring women who are shining a light on mental health issues. Brought to you by Maybelline New York Brave Together, a global initiative that provides resources to support and help with self-care.
Yo, I'm already sad.
Lizzo is a Grammy Award-winning artist who exudes happiness and confidence on stage and on social media.
Kobe.
But in 2021, the singer posted a candid TikTok about navigating her mental health, including her struggle to find someone to talk to.
I don't want to feel this way anymore. I want to feel like I do have someone to talk to. People do care about me.
But once she found a therapist, things turned around.
To feel received and seen and heard really helped me.
In February, Lizzo told Variety that her anxiety and depression were enhanced by fame. She recalled telling her therapist that it bummed her out to lose her old self. But the singer is thankful for her fans, after many praised her for her openness and transparency.
If you're going through things, just know you're not alone. You're definitely not.
Now, let's move on to some screen time. I'm so excited to be joined now by singer and actress Kat Graham. Her new album, Long Hot Summer, is out tomorrow.
Filthy, nasty, dirty, rich.
For these final 5 minutes of the show, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. For question number 1, you have to give me 1 answer. For question number 2, you have to give me 2 answers, and so on. Let's get started. Long Hot Summer is a dance pop album focused on liberation, self-exploration, and acceptance. Since this album has more of a personal message, what is one thing you've done recently that has helped you explore more of who you are?
This morning I hosted a meditation on a boat, and that's not something that I would ever normally do. Totally a hippie in the middle of this extremely fabulous place. I wanted to do some grounding.
I saw you did a meditation with Deepak Chopra, and I actually did the meditation along with the YouTube video, so I thought that was really cool. What's something that you've learned about Deepak Chopra while working with him that surprised you?
For people that don't know, Deepak Chopra is one of the most important figures in spirituality. What did you say? He's just cool. Like, I remember being at the airport with him and our flight was delayed or something. I think we were in New York. I don't remember where we were. And the airport was packed, and he was just like, he found a nice place to just sit down in a packed airport, and he just meditated. And I was just like running back and forth, gate to gate. Where's our flight? Where's our flight? What do we do? Ah! One day I will be hopefully as easygoing as the great Deepak Chopra, but I don't know that I am just yet.
You are hitting the road this year, so you've partnered with GLAAD on a global tour, which is really exciting. What are 2 things you're looking forward to when it comes to performing around the world?
I'm excited to connect with people, especially young people. They might still be trying to figure out who they are and learning that they can celebrate themselves and that there's people all over the world that are celebrating them. I'm bringing my dancers. We're gonna be fully doing choreo, going Rhythm Nation on everyone. So I'm excited for all the memories traveling with dancers.
What's the go-to dance move? What's the dance move that you're always excited to show off?
The things that I've been really into are just like a lot of hips, a lot of grounding, a lot of this. Like this has been my go-to. Like if I'm doing this, I'm really into it.
In addition to being a singer and an actress, you're also a co-founder of Modern Nirvana. Now, this is so cool. It's a wellness company that aims to be a catalyst for transformation in people's lives. And I know that self-care Sundays are very important to you and your team. So what are 3 things that you do when you are looking for some self-care?
Give yourself permission. I think a lot of us don't give ourselves permission to just stop and say, I'm gonna take out this time to center myself and what I need to do. Number 2 is nature. Find the time to get into nature for sure at some point on a Sunday. And 3 is a bit of is selfishness. Just time with yourself and finding a time to be selfish with that and say, this is my time to connect and to be in my own energy, like take it.
And you just got back from Mexico. You were there for a wellness retreat.
And something else.
Yeah, can we talk about that? Did you see that coming?
Complete shock. It was Darren's birthday, and we were just celebrating his birthday on the ocean, like a nice dinner thing. And we went to this little area, and he was like, he totally got me because I'm such a gullible hippie, really. And he was like, close your eyes. say goodbye to the ocean. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's a great idea. And I was like, yeah, goodbye, ocean. Like total just, and when I opened my eyes, he was like on one knee with a ring. And I was like, couldn't believe it, you know.
That brings me into number 4. When you think about your wedding, 4 quick things that you know you must have at the wedding.
Limoncello, Darren, my dog in a mini wedding dress, and my family.
And finally, give me 5 words to describe your new album, Long Hot Summer.
Pride, liberation, savage, love, gratitude.
Rich, I wanna be Oprah rich. I wanna be Oprah rich.
Kat, thank you so much for being here. Everyone, be sure to pick up her new album, Long Hot Summer. It's out tomorrow. All right, time's up. See you next Thursday.